So, Leo, you may be subject to others' toxic attitudes and should keep your distance, okay? Because of what happened to them, they want to spread their behaviors and ideas to you, or they want to be able to do this, right? Depending on the timeline, depending on the connection. But there definitely needs to be a focus on doing some throat chakra work. hmm Yeah, something you definitely focus on the throat chakra work. All right. So, what up, my beautiful people? It is your girl, Princess Shathia, here with Split and another message S.P.L.I.T. Spiritual, positive, loving individuals together. And I'm so happy to have you here with me. All right, my beautiful people. This here is going to be a general reading for Leo. What up, Leo? All right, so Leo, we have the planetary alignment here: Jupiter, Apollo, Ops, and Psyche. But then it changed, okay? Because by the time I even got to this, yeah, it was definitely different. So we have Sun, Jupiter, Hygeia, Ops, and then Psyche. All right, so Sun. If someone is asking you to be smaller, even when you stay in your lane, they may be jealous of your potential to succeed. Jupiter, you should modify your approach to break into the celebrity world. Okay. Hygeia, you may be suffering from miscommunication from colleagues or family members who cannot see your point of view. All right. And then Ops, hopeful solutions. So then someone may be picking up on the malice of an uninvited close relative or jealous ex-partner. So interference, you know. And then the Psyche, children becoming independent or frequently wandering off gives way for having agreed on safety rules and on outings. It's giving like somebody already having like a plan to, like, if you veer off, this is what we're going to do. If this person starts to veer off and away from, what we, hold on one second, all right, my beautiful people, 2:07 on the clock. I had to make sure that it stopped. Oh, man, when these calls come through, I need to put it on silent because sometimes, yeah, my beautiful people, 2:17. Okay, a lot of distractions. So, but 2:22 on the clock as well. When people call and stuff like that, it knocks my mic off. So then you can't hear me. So I want to make sure that does not happen. But yeah, I was getting like people having like plans of already making sure that they can get you back on track or something like that, on the track that they need you to be on. We had the angels connected to Leo, is the judgment card, which was in reverse. Amamia, God hidden in darkness, atonement of errors, destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. Early signs/warnings of unacknowledged addictive behavior. So it's almost like keeping someone in an energy of not knowing that something is an addictive behavior. So it just keeps things going where a person doesn't learn or expand or, be able to like bring forth, just the knowledge that they need. The ship's coming in that helps them to connect with their source, okay, with God. And then we have the angel number 355. So is a sign from divine realm that you should not be frustrated by your job because it relates to your purpose. In other words, whatever you are doing now will take you towards your purpose. It would help you it would help if you were simple with your life and determined to do what is right, because besides, success is guaranteed for those who do the right thing. Equally, you will become successful as time goes by. Things you should know about 355 is that you need to protect your principles by being disciplined in whatever you are doing. Besides, God has positive plans for you. In other words, you should not ignore the direction your guardian angels are pushing you. Equally, you must obey all God's commands to succeed in life. Angel number 355 is a message for you to embrace life. The angels are telling you to live life and live it with abundance, as there are some life lessons that you can only learn when you experience them. Guardian angels are telling you to understand that you will not continue to make the same mistakes when you learn lessons from life more than twice. The angel numbers advise you to enjoy life and explore. Do not hold back. Do not procrastinate. Do not have the mentality that you will achieve your goals tomorrow. 355 is sending you a message saying that you must continue to live the life to the fullest. Wants you to know that the choices you make today will affect your tomorrow and your children's tomorrow. Therefore, always consider making right choices in life at all times. Laura Smith. All right, so it says, due to a betrayal in any kind of relationship, deep down, the person that was betrayed has not forgotten or fully forgiven. Extra attention is needed in the relationship or towards an idea. Okay. It's just like I said, repeating a certain cycle or other people repeating certain cycles and stuff like that. And, just trying to take somebody's power away, from them, disempowering them. So when we get to the tarot, I hope we have enough time. We had from the first section, matter of fact, the back of the deck was the moon, which was anxiety. What we have. So there are a lot of people, we have a lot of people that have some anxiety in regards to somebody's healing. And it's like people want to return, because I'm getting return with this as well, due to some sort of separation. So let's look here at the tarot. So this one first. Okay, so in the past, so recent, like some sort of recent past, the third section here, it says, we have here, you will become or remain financially secure, and good luck and good health will enter or re-enter the home. So in the past, you were able to come out of some sort of anxiety. With the Seven of Pentacles being in reverse, the Judgment being in reverse, the Ten of Cups being in reverse, and the Six of Swords. It's given like people really do have to face their bad choices. They really do. In order to come out of anxiety, you have to be able to do this. This is how this is going to recreate or give back or be able to get back what you've lost or what people have lost or something like that. But with anxiety being the reverse, that's what's helping you right now, or in the past, coming out of some sort of financial struggle. Okay. But the plan is to kind of get rid of your options, though. That's the whole plot. That's the plan. It says you should expand an existing face-to-face commercial or creative venture by advertising or increasing advertising on the internet. Okay. This is what people are discussing. They're gossiping about that, or they're trying to like suffocate your ideas because they don't want you to be able to kind of like be satisfied with what you're doing. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Failure. They want you to fail. So whatever this 744, I may have to do a part 2 because this is a lot. So somebody they really do want you to get rid of all of your options. That's the plan, y'all. So like from now on to whenever, you need to understand that there's somebody in your energy just that doesn't want you to like utilize your resources appropriately. 8:06 on the clock. So when it comes to the main focus, though, we have here the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, with the Page of Wands, and then the Two of Cups in the reverse. So essentially, you've released something. When it comes to people that have like placed some sort of like financial constraints, because somebody has been trying to do so. It says, do your best not to become entrapped by illusions of perfect love or success, traditionally being enchanted by fae magic or magic. By fae or magic, okay? Somebody wants you to pretty much, separate from everything. They want you to separate from every relationship that you may be focused on, or just connections, okay? Let me get some of these here. And then in the last section, we end up getting the Eight of Wands in the reverse with the 7th chakra, okay? This is like mental messages. Okay, it says explore opportunities to participate in cultures you are drawn to. This could be the culture of peace or the new culture of the norm, or cultures of the norm, or the new norm, I should say, with the Eight of Wands, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not prepared. So somebody just doesn't want you to be prepared to receive a message or to receive something that you're supposed to have. That's why with the Three of Wands being in the reverse, it's like some sort of ship not coming in. Like somebody doesn't want your ships to come in because they want you to separate from your angels. Separate from your angels. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then so that way they can come in and kiss a little booty. Whatever energy this is, they don't want you to be prepared for whatever spiritual download that is going to be coming into you. They want you to separate from your angels, separate from your practices, like, or just any form of connection that's supposed to help you, whether it be the physical or the spiritual. All right. So, let's see here. I want to actually kind of go back to, yeah, focus on, it's something about your throat chakra too, like speaking up about something. Because okay, and I had to have this whole, like, toil and labor at the bottom of the deck, work hard towards something. um when it comes to proving something, I I have changed my outlook on that. It's not about proving to people that you can do certain things, or proving that you can handle certain. It's just about doing the right thing, like the angel number said in the first one. It's like, I asked myself, so what would be the right thing to do? Even if it's an inconvenience to what I was trying to do before, what would be the right thing to do? And if you always just focus on the right thing, then you're always going to be moving in the correct direction. Okay. So, because a lot of times people, say, well, I can do this. I can prove to people that I can do it. But if you just do the right thing, that's kind of like what happens, like, simultaneously. Like, it's like people, they start to see who you really are and how consistent you can be and the choices that you make and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like utilizing your gifts. Okay. That is a gift. Okay. Let's get a clarification, and once I clarify these, then I will read the overall message for this part two here. The overall message that I received based on everything that I have, because we did get productivity in this last section. So in the near future, somebody was trying to stop some sort of download so that way you wouldn't be productive, so that you wouldn't actually move towards, like, gaining the downloads that you need. Okay, what do we have here? We have here respected or earned respect, and then concerned, because people are concerned. The main focus is that people are concerned that you're actually gaining respect from others. hmm When you gain respect from others, it's hard for people to lie on you in court, in spiritual court, because when people speak certain things about you, it's almost like it goes towards the spiritual court automatically. It's like putting in like suing somebody. It's almost like suing somebody, and people just be lying. They just be lying, and then that's where the karma comes in, because now, once you are found out, it's not necessarily a punishment, but once you're found out, now you have to go through the process of learning that that's not something you should do. That's not something you should do. So people are just very concerned about the respect that you've earned, even with them putting you through some sort of financial constraint. I'm getting that too. There were certain people that put you through some sort of financial constraint. I kind of want to get, that's the page of wands here. Let's see, 3, 4. Make sure my mic is on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extrovert. Okay. You stepping out. It's something about, like, coming out, like exposure or something like that. Okay. And then, okay, hold on. Because this might be 3, 1, 2, 3. Disharmony. Yeah, this is definitely like chaos magic too. This is definitely chaos magic. And you're earning some sort of respect. Which one is it? Is it 3? Yeah, so respect. Earned position. Like, you're earning your positions. 4:37 on the clock. You're earning something just by how you handle conflict. Leo, you're earning something over time. It may not be happening right away, but over time, people start to remember, like, the conversations that they've had with you, or situations that have happened, and the way that you handle them. All right, so let's get to this section here. We have here journey. So yeah, the journey that you're on, it just seems like people just don't want you to have what you need. And that's mostly like the plot. That's like, it's like, on your journey, you were just supposed to lose all your freaking options. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like people wanted you to have some form of financial insecurity, like always on this journey. So that way you wouldn't have a courtship, an appropriate courtship. Because you know where you are in life, where people can keep you, that's what you're going to attract, because God is still wanting you to learn certain lessons. If you keep choosing certain people to be in your life, if they're not financially stable, or if they're not ambitious, if they're not going out there and getting it, then guess what? You're going to go through that flow, 547. You're going to go through that flow again, so that way you can actually yeah, remember what you need to be doing. We have your message in the reverse, okay? Also, something could be going down in court. I do want to get some of these white cards before we go and then read the overall message. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Can I get some messages? Okay, and this one kind of wants to go, with both. It says, you carry a light inside you that a lot of people slash beings can see. You actually glow in the spiritual realm. Use discernment when others come to ask for help, or on earth, or in the spiritual realm. I don't know how I was trying to put that, but basically just be careful. It says they want you to focus on the bad. They want you to be so caught up in the bad stuff that you don't focus on, like, working on things that you can do or that you can control. Student, like, because you're in, like, 47 is definitely a significant angel number, 647, because you're learning. Yeah, we got pocket watch, and they always wanted to know your money. They always wanted to know something about your money. They pocket watching on this journey because they've been trying to, like, get rid of the options because they want to know how they can come in, or what they can do. 707. All right. What else? Okay. Let me see what is one to come out. Okay, so we got people. So yeah, so yeah. We see about mistakes, and then we have here somebody doesn't want you to be organized or ready for something that's going to come in, trying to get close to you by sending in multiple people in to try to take you down. You seem to have moved then them out of the way. Wait, you seem to have moved them all out of the way. You are a beast. So yeah, so essentially when it comes to your mistakes, or when it comes to past situations that you have, gone through, you're learning. You've become a beast within the spiritual realm, or within your spirit, so that way you could actually combat whatever people are trying to bring in to distract you or to unorganize you, especially when it comes to your mind. So let me read this. It says this is about karmic family attachments. For a long time, you've had excess or old energy that would get you distracted with excitement or drama to throw you off of your solid foundations. Okay, and I'm gonna skip to the bottom. It says someone in the past thrived in the chaos because they didn't know how to be grateful and had the entitlement over your energy, or this is what they felt about you. Because see, whatever this feminine energy is, there's like a feminine, motherly type of energy. That's what this person would do. They would send distractions after distractions after distractions to get you to look like an unreliable person. And then everybody that you would attract, or everybody they would send in, they would just confirm like what they were saying or what they were talking about. Okay. So, but also it says, this is about trying to make sure they delay your stability. It's an arrangement to get ready for something else. So it's like somebody's gonna, like, it's something about tomorrow or your tomorrow. This could be a tomorrow, a month from now. I don't know. But there's gonna be an offer, okay, and it's meant to take you down with them. So what you will rely on tomorrow may not be there in the next 6 months. So it's about trying to, like, throw you off. So basically whatever you set your life up on, make sure that it's solid. Those foundations are solid to be able to move forward. And it says they wanted to make you feel uncomfortable or maybe even sick within the last 24 to 48 hours, so that way you wouldn't be able to get something done, or to be able to teach other people how to break traditions. Okay. Keep pushing forward to keep your independent mind by not allowing paid hitmen to come in and tell all your secrets. Okay. You are being majorly protected by your angels. So my beautiful people, remember, trust yourself, trust the Lord, and everything's going to continue to work out just fine. I thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.